Professor Itabora, can you talk about the beginning of the school briefly, its growth, how many students then and how many students now?
Well, we started about 4 or 5 years ago. We had about 5 students. We meet in a small gym area with some small mats and just practice there almost every day. And then from there, there's a commitment of the students to keep following the classes, and we grew now to about 40 students.
Do you have any tips for someone trying to start a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school?
Yes, it's simple. One, you have to be consistent. Not only with your presence, you have to be consistent with your message. You have to really be fair with everyone. Don't change anything because you want to please a certain demographics. You want to be available to every single student, for the highest belt to the lowest belt. And also organize yourself, get a billing system so you can keep track of everything. So there's several factors in being immersed with Jiu-Jitsu. You have to be immersed. You have to feel the essence of Jiu-Jitsu. Read GracieMag, participate in events, participate in championships and tournaments as much as you can. Organize events at your own school. Bring great names in Jiu-Jitsu to promote your school, to make people excited about the art form. That's my tip.
How about a tip for someone who wants to expand their business or their Jiu-Jitsu school?
Again, develop a great membership base. And of course, you need to use what I told you before that I think is right, that works for me. Be consistent, be present, be consistent with your message, make sure Jiu-Jitsu is available for everyone, no favorites in class, organize a good billing system, and find a space where you can have freedom of a schedule. You don't want to be under a gym owner that teaches other classes that has nothing to do with Jiu-Jitsu. So ideally is to focus on Jiu-Jitsu only. Open a school that you can have Jiu-Jitsu every day for kids, for women, for beginners. Focus on Jiu-Jitsu. And that's the tip for expansion. That's the only way you can really expand and make your school successful. Also, in my opinion, if you join a big school, a big group, and have an affiliation, it's a big jump because you have a reference, you have people with more experience, you have a team that can help you with, keep you up to date with your Jiu-Jitsu and techniques and all that. I think it's very important to join a big school. There's so many big schools right now, well-organized schools with great names in Brazil, and I think that's another important tip. But sometimes people overlook that. They think like, now I can do it on my own. I still believe that if you become affiliated with a big school, things can pick up much quicker for you.
And how do you think your affiliation with GracieMag has helped your business?
Oh, big time, big time. It makes you feel like you're part of a big thing, and we are. Jiu-Jitsu is a big thing. I think surfers have their own surfer magazine, bikers have their own biking magazine, golfers, and we have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu magazine. GracieMag is a great exposure, not only for my work, but for the students. They see what's going on in Jiu-Jitsu. They see the latest championships. They see all these big names in Jiu-Jitsu, like Lucas Lepre, Michael Lange, Bochecha, Rodolfo Vieira. So the students get really immersed in Jiu-Jitsu. There's tips there for a beginner, tips for about nutrition, techniques. It becomes your world. I think Jiu-Jitsu Mag, GracieMag is a great tool for me. Expose my name, expose my school, but also makes the students feel like they belong to something bigger.
And can you tell us how GracieMag has been part of your daily routine for training and teaching at your school?
Oh, big time, big time. GracieMag, I have access to the online training. I have access to, of course, I get a magazine every month. There's always new techniques from world champions in Jiu-Jitsu. We apply the techniques here, we apply the drills. There's always something else coming up, something new, especially about training. I use a lot of GracieMag's tips in my business from other black belts that I have articles on GracieMag. I use training drills that I learned from GracieMag. It's a big part of my school. I can't go on with the expansion of my own school, which is happening soon, without having GracieMag with me. I'm part of GracieMag. Once I signed up for the subscription, became affiliated, everything changed a lot, from a positive way. I get a lot of exposure when I fight, and my students get the latest news about Jiu-Jitsu. It can't go wrong. It's a must. In my opinion, it's a must to be part of GracieMag.